So this is what your pop-up card will look like. You can see when you open it, there it is. It's got the pop-up inside, super dimensional, super duper detailed and cool. And it has this nice pattern paper in, because what you're getting when you buy your cutting file is 3 different layers. And it means that you can really customize your card to look any way you want. There again, very cool. You can see it just looks so different when it's done in different colors and with different pattern paper. So what are you getting? So each of the files, you'll see there's something called a cover in it. And a cover is something like this. You just cut it out of any pattern paper that you like, whatever sort of works for you. I have one here also in a black and white. You can see that's kind of shiny. And the cover also has a perforation. Let's see if that's going to show up in the camera. If I can do that, you can sort of see the perforation line right there. And that's so that you can easily fold it. So you want to fold the cover on the perforation line with the pattern on the inside, okay? So that obviously it'll open like that. And again, with double-sided paper, it doesn't matter which way you fold it, it's whichever way you want. Whatever that way that you fold it is, that's the side that's gonna show, okay? So there's your cover. Then you also get your pop-up element, and the pop-up elements all have different sayings. So like this says Happy New Year. The examples I showed you before, this one says Merry Christmas. This one doesn't say anything. It has the little dashed lines. And whether you're buying this Christmas pop-up or any of the pop-up cards that I offer in my shop, what you'll see is that they come with a variety of sentiments so that you can customize it even more. Now again, you'll notice there are perforation lines on this file. There are perforation lines down the center, here, here, here. There are also perforation lines on the sides here where it needs to fold in. So now folding the center element is a little bit thoughtful. And all I'm going to tell you is that everything that has to do with the design folds up, okay? And everything that has to do with the background folds down. Now that may seem confusing, but let me show you how easy it is, okay? So this has to do with the design, so I'm going to fold up. And right on that perforation, I'm folding up. This has to do with the design, so right there, I'm folding up, okay? I'm folding up. This center part has to do with the design, so again, I'm gonna pinch it up to fold it up, okay? Now, this background, okay, doesn't have to do design, so I'm gonna fold it down. And can you see how the pop-up element is being created? Because these folds are valley folds. This is what they call a mountain fold, so you can see it's folding up. These are folding down, okay? And now technically these are actually also valley folds, but I think it's easier for people if they think of it as coming towards them. And you know what, if you fold it the wrong way, who cares? But you can see that once you have it, there's your pop-up element. And then what I do is after I folded it, I just fold it over in half and I simply crease just to make sure that everything, you can use your thumb if you want, is really, really well folded down. And those perforation lines just make it super easy and make it so you don't rip or tear your paper. And there's your pop-up element working. And by the way, if you didn't want to use any of the covers, which you can see how they just fit perfectly right over that and leave a nice little margin around there, you don't have to. You can have a card without a cover so that there's just no pattern inside. The other file that you get in there is you get a background, and I've cut this out of a couple different papers, and again, it has that perforation line right down the center. So that makes it super easy. Now this cardstock happens to be textured on one side and not textured on the other side. So I want the textured side to be the outside of my card. So I'm simply folding right along the perforation line, and let's see if you can see those. See if I can get it there. You can see the perforation lines right there, super duper easy, and it made folding the card a snap, and I can crease it if I want, okay? And then you can see how easy it is to lay together. The pop-up element fits right inside here. The perforation lines match up and you get this nice border. And of course, if you adhere this, then that's it. You don't have to put a cover on, like I said. But if you want to put the cover on, you can see that the cover, again, now fits perfectly right there. So you get the border inside, you get a smaller border out here, okay? And there you go. Your card is all set. It folds up. You can't see the element, and then you open it up. One word to the wise I just want to give you so that you know this is that when you're adhering the pop-up element, don't adhere it flat, okay? What you want to do is you want to put your adhesive all over the back, and then you want to put it down like this and fold it into the card. And that's going to ensure that your pop-up element is perfectly placed inside the center. And that's true, again, like I said, for any of the cards that I give or that I sell in my Etsy shop. And again, here you go. You can see, like, here is a Hanukkah one, and it works the exact same way. You've got the cutting pop-up right here, put it on your background. Then you've got your cover if you want to have pattern paper or whatever else inside, and it just all fits together perfectly like so. So that's a quick guide on how to put together your pop-up card from the Balzer Designs Etsy shop. So I hope you have fun. Happy cutting!